Welcome back to Dave and this little one Audrey does outdoors, and welcome to my channel if you're new. Thanks for joining me. Yesterday we tried to get up a hill and it was a bit of a failure. I managed to tip a bottle of water right through my rucksack and soaked everything, particularly my sleeping bag. So I got back down the road and watched a movie and just, you know, had beans and toast and stuff when I got back. She enjoyed the walk. It was nice to get up into Glen Shee. I love that part of Scotland. I think it's Glen Shee's like the fairy glen, and we skied a lot up there, and we still do when we can. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a beautiful part of the country. So it was nice to get for a wander anyway, and I'll put something up on the channel. Okay. She gets into lick zone. So this is Audrey, for anyone new to the channel. She's a 4-year-old Jackadoodle, so she's fully grown. She's absolutely cute. She's my little mountain dog companion, friend. She's absolutely ace. She comes on all of my adventures, unless I'm doing anything on my bike. Not quite mastered a way of getting her on my bike, but watch this space. So today, yes, I've just skipped up. It's quite early. It's only back at 9. It's cloudy. It's still windy, so I'm kind of glad that you know, I think the wind yesterday was up to 40s and 50s. So I mean, the tent could handle it, and I've been in winds like that, but it's a bit stressful. And okay, all right, okay, So today we're going to sling the hammock up. It's a wee spot that I know well. There's loads of wood, the sun's shining, the wind's blowing, the clouds are kind of travelling fast. Lovely walk up the hill, haven't seen anyone. We'll have the place to ourselves for a couple of hours. I'm going to get a little wood stove on, cook a little burger roll, have a cup of coffee and get down the road. I've got my friend Nye, who visited up in Skye. He's coming down with his son Freddie, so it'll be nice to see him hopefully at tea time. And yeah, and I'll fill you in. I saw my dad for the first time in about 10 months. He's in a nursing home. He's got dementia. So me and my sister went across and saw him, which was obviously difficult, emotional, but really nice at the same time. He's 85, and his dementia, really the last 3 years, it's just kind of slowly, so it's not nice. But we got in, which was the main thing. Jill's been getting in for a wee while, so. But yeah, there's some bits and pieces of news, and I'll talk you through some bits and pieces. I'm going to sling the hammock up just now and get her in a wee zone in the sunshine for an hour or two before I get the fire sorted. It's just a chill morning, so thanks for sharing that chill with me this morning. I really rate the DD stuff. It's pretty reasonable. This is the Frontline hammock with a built-in mosquito net, and I can't remember how much it is. Have a look on Google. I'm not good at putting links. I can try and put a link. We won't need the mosquito net up. The mosquito net's obviously on the upper surface, but on a day like today when it's windy and we're only out for a couple of hours and we're not sleeping in it, you just turn it the other way around, so you don't need you're lying on the underside. So as you can see, the mosquito net's on the upper side, so for the purpose of today I'll string it up like that and just lie on the green. And we've got some elastics for the mosquito net from the last time. And the good thing about this hammock is it comes with really good cordage. I can't remember the weight that it takes, but it takes a lot of weight. And really all you're doing is putting one side round like that, other side round like that, and then adjusting the length. So we'll just start off about there for sake of argument, and all you're doing is putting a simple shoelace knot in. And what you would do, there you go, simple shoelace. Try to keep this off the ground. I got a tick last week, she got a tick last week. I haven't brought my little tick remover with me because I'm about an hour from home at the very most, including car time, so I know that I'd be able to just like get in the car, get down the road. And I meant to show you my tick, little green tick key, the last time, but it was right round here, so I couldn't get it, so I had to get April. So this is the problem if they're on your back. You need a mirror, you need to be double jointed. It's quite tricky. Everywhere else you can remove them. So once you've tied that simple knot, and then just roll, you repeat the process on the other side. So I've brought this little really lightweight bit of foam tin foil. It was spare from when we got a little bit of laminate flooring fitted. And it's really good for making things like pot cozies, and I adapted something for freeze-dried food. I was going to have a freeze-dried meal yesterday, trying to go a bit more stealth, but it didn't really work out, but that's for another day. So that just, the front line, there's a sleeve that just folds in, and you can put your air mat, which works okay. They're a bit more rigid and they tend to move around in a hammock. I've had 3-4 overnights with the wee one in the hammock, and starting to get the hang of it now. We're just trying to kind of master. I think it's really, it's nice over your back, that it reflects a lot of your heat, but it's still, it's not roasting. I've got a jacket, probably end up putting that on, get cosy. I brought her just a little blanket and a bit of polythene, so I'm just trying to, I've made a little, just a pile of wood there to keep the rucksack off the grass. There's a lot of deer up here, so there'll be a lot of ticks, so you're just trying to avoid, I don't think you can stop picking them up wherever there's deer in Scotland, because they move about so far and wide. they'll carry the little ticks. They tend to sit on the end of the grass. Anything that brushes past, they hook on, get onto the skin, and just suck your blood. And obviously you can get Lyme's disease. There's always a bit of stretch when you get in, so you need to kind of put it a bit higher. But that bit of little sheet of tin foil underneath. Hi. She's getting the hang of it. Okay. Yeah, I know. I see you. Okay. She actually likes to get cozied in. She likes the raised. She can see, her vision's good. The air, she likes to sort of put her head on the side and just smell the air. Okay. She likes to cuddle in there. That's her. Point, she can sort of listen to the woods. Nice and chilled. Just lying here thinking how much getting outdoors for me enhances my life, and Audrey's. You can see her just absolutely tuned into the noises, the air, the sun. She loves spending time outside. But just getting out, getting a wee bit out of your comfort zone, finding wee spots, getting some space, breathing the air. Absolutely so worth the effort. Especially if you've got a wee companion like this girl. Oh my god, okay, I know. I've realised, I think I've forgotten my cup to boil my water, so I'm probably going to try and boil water in my frying pan first, and just to make a coffee, and I can have my coffee in my roll. There's always ways of working out. Sometimes I'll bring a tin of juice, and that can be really handy because you can cut the tin down and use it as a cup or use it as a cooking vessel with a little rinse. But I don't think I've brought my juice. I've got some fresh orange juice. So, but again, when you're not far away from home, you can go home and get a coffee, so I'm not getting stressed. This is definitely my go-to kind of bushcraft camping knife. The Mora needs a bit of a clean since the last time. With the Kydex sheath from Richard Outdoors, it's a really good kind of all-round knife. This one, just loving the sun, being outside, and there's a little sunny spot out the wind. We've got some nice stones from the last time, nice and flat, so the wee fire stove, it just creates a nice buffer from the ground. Perfectly. That's enough. If you're new to the channel, I tend to kind of use this cheaper Chinese version until I get any I don't know, offers to try out people's new inventions or prototype development work. I'm not sure, but this is the trusty little so it's been a really good little firebox, and when it's windy as this and there's so much dry wood around, you just want something that's going to be small, quick, efficient, relatively light to carry in. This protects the ground, so that keeps a lot of the heat away from the ground and through the stone. little bed of cones, dry stuff. She'll move out the way in a minute or two. Lucky here because there's absolute abundance, so, and it's not really rained. I don't know, little bits of wet, but we've been pretty little dry few days, so this is all nice. And the wind again, you're getting a box of these for a couple of £2 out your supermarket, and you know, I guess I try and use the smallest amount that I can, so you know, that size, it's just enough to get a nice guaranteed fire. Once I get a bit more time, it's like the drone. I got a drone, but too windy today, and it's quite bulky. It comes with kind of 3 batteries. I used it a few videos ago. I'll definitely get into it, but I need to be in the right headspace because I'm kind of working full time. I manage a team of people that are supporting people in recovery from substance use, and it's been tough, proper tough. So when I'm out, you know, you just need to be in the right zone. So this kind of couple hours up here, it's not far from home, it's quiet, hammock, little fire, you know, sharing it with you guys at home. Nice little pile of wood, and there's an abundance of smaller bits. I'm just going to crack on. I realised I've brought a tin of juice. This little handy bag has been good. I keep my batteries, I've got a spare microphone, a lighter, some cash, my glasses, put my car keys in there when I'm leaving the car. It's got a wee pocket at the front. Absolute, these little things, it was, I don't know, £14. Okay. A little bit overdone on that side, that's okay. We're on a little, that's what I'm saying about this knife. It's like, I'm going to try and attempt to cut that tin. You should be able to do it. Okay, not too much of that. It's a kind of a burger relish, which is really nice. Onion. That looks thoroughly done, like so. Let's keep that going there for my coffee. Nice chunky bits, 2 or 3 bits in that. A little bit of rocket. My condiment, so just a tiny little bit of chilli on top of that. I know it's a strange combination, but trust me. Okay, flip it up maybe, don't know. Yum. Hers, the usual, little bit of ham, A little bit of cheese, a little bit of food. Back up here. Up you come. Audrey, here. So a juggle, bit of a juggle there. Let's get you there. There you go. Then you go. Then you go. There you go. Oh yeah. Boy, sir. Cheers, everyone. Now that's what I'm Oh man. Right, we're going to have our lunch, and I'll bring you back when I've rigged up my coffee. Nice fresh coffee when you're on the right. We're gonna see if that should grip it. I can see this being a bit of a disaster. Okay, where's it going to come out of? Not bad. Yeah. Nice big cup of coffee. That worked okay. It's looking good. That fire's about to go out, which is perfect. Nice fresh coffee. This Barbie mug's been handed down through all three of my kids, so it's special, very special. I love having that connection and closeness to the kids. That's been the one of the best parts of my whole life, has been a dad. Really nice. I think I might have a wee chocolate biscuit in here somewhere. She's had a nice big plate, and she had some water after that. A jammy wagon wheel. Okay. I've got a bit of a sweet tooth. These wagon wheels are nice, and tonics, tea cakes, and right, fire's going to go out. Lovely roll. Nice time with her. The sun's just coming down, so we're going to lie in the hammock for a wee while before we go down the road, aren't we? A few things to do today, but not too much. What a nice way to start your day in the woods, having something nice to eat, sharing it with you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Nice. Beautiful. The breeze, it's there's a coolness, but again, with a wee bit of tinfoil under here, you're shielded from that wind. This was where we camped, where the clouds were coming in and the mist. It's up over the back of a hill, so it's nice and quiet and secluded. Never see many people, loads of wildlife. But that was fantastic up the other hill with the cuckoo, and we're really lucky to have some nice wildlife. But again, in the UK, even in London, you're not far out into some really good big bits of wilderness and ruralness, so keep getting outdoors, guys. Lying in the sunshine beside her dad. So we're just gonna sit and chill here for a minute or two, let our lunch go down, enjoy some of that sunshine. It's actually starting to warm up. Apparently Dundee's the worst in the whole of Scotland for new COVID cases. Honestly, everyone's getting sick of it. We just need to keep strong, keep positive, keep safe, do what we can, keep well. We've seen quite an increase in people drinking and using too many drugs, so there's loads of good help out there if anyone's struggling, you know. Look around in your local areas, especially in the UK. There's really good services really everywhere. It's been a difficult time, if you're struggling with addiction. It really is. And isolation, so I'm so grateful for what I've got. I can't remember what sort of update I gave you on Mia's point shoes. That's been a really big deal. I took her to the shop, the fitting shop in Perth, and took AG's really good job, really professional. And she's had one class and she's doing amazing. It's really difficult, as you could imagine, to balance your full body weight on the tip on your toes. It takes real skill and expertise, so I'm so proud she's worked really hard at getting onto point. And she's doing amazing, so well done, Mia. And funnily enough, I put a couple of pictures on my TikTok, and it's most of them have got like, I don't know, 10 and, you know, other views and a few views. One of the Dave Outdoors, I think Dave Outdoors follows me. Good lad, check his website out. But the TikTok, the point shoes with Mia, probably 6,000 views, which is amazing. So not too much into the wild camping and the old man chilling in the hammock with the dog, but lots of people are into the Bally point, so which is really nice. So aye, proud. Big shout out to April Barry Artist as well, my gorgeous wife. She's been doing some commissions and selling a lot of her artwork just now, which has been fantastic. She makes textile, taxidermy heads, mainly deer, but other things, so check her. She's all over social media. She's got 2 or 3 viral TikToks, April Barry Artist, and yeah, she's doing amazing. We all went up to see Winnie last weekend up in Crail, up on the east coast of Scotland. She's 95 and doing amazing. Doesn't take too long to undo the hammock, roll it all up, get my food, get the fire folded up. You can see Audrey gets quite stressed when she's out with her dad, don't you? It's a hard life, I'm telling you. thank you so much for joining me today again. All of your support is really, really valued. I love doing this. I love getting outside into the fresh air, and it makes it really special to be able to share it with all of you guys. So thank you. It gives me that kind of drive and inspiration to keep creating good content. That's the idea. She loves it. Oh, but yeah, she's the main star of the show, and Audrey just drags her dad along. So we've left no trace, we've tied it up, we've double checked. Nice little spot. The grass is getting quite long up here. We might get another couple of trips up here, I don't know. It needs the wind to keep away the flies and the midges and stuff. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in. I'm going to keep posting. We're going to have a post a week, if possible, all going well. Even when we're on holiday, I'm going to maybe try and get a wee bit of kayaking done with Mia, get a wee fire on a beach or something. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not going to stress. But listen, I hope everyone's starting to have a nice summer. We're into June. We're going to skip down the hill through the woods, do a little bit of filming, but we'll sign off there. So until the next time, take care.